All right. Well, normally during this part of the stream, I like to go into like a narrative hoopla, but I want to ping you all. Last time when I left you last, or we left each other last, we were having a conversation with Dipper. Where would you like to go from here? I know that we were focusing on a few different things. You had Tazhar Reese with you still. You had Kale with you still, and you were at the Splendid Tankard.
I believe we were still having a discussion about what happened with Dipper, with like the feeling of the spells going wrong. Or not the spells, like my magic going a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall if we finished that conversation.
The last words said to you was, "Let me tell you a story of Nathaniel Carvos."
I'd say I'd probably want to hear the story.
And in that story, this mystery person, this stranger to you, told you a fascinating tale. Very animated with his hands, this Race Thou Reese, as he outlined a human general from centuries ago, from the time of the War of Broken Crowns, which was when Feldren and the main continent of Arendor were at war with the orcs. Nathaniel Carvos was well known for his brutality and his prowess. He made a name for himself with just how brutal he could be. And when he really had them on the run, he planned a horrific attack, leaking information to orc spies that they were going to be in one location. And when the host of what remained of the force of orcs went to that location, he attacked their home of Golvathar with very little military presence, nothing more than the elderly, the infirm, the women, the children, and they all were slaughtered. All because of this general, Nathaniel Carvos. Nathaniel Carvos's big mistake was basking in his own work. Hearing word of this massacre at Golvathar, the orcs turned their attention, hopped on ships, and sailed to Dunhollow, which is where Carvos Keep was. Knowing the outcome of what waited at home, they came to find Nathaniel, who was not there. Only the steward of his keep, his wife, and his newborn child. Accounts are fuzzy on what happened next. Some believe the orcs stole the child. Others believe that the steward gave up that child willingly. No one really knows for sure. But what they do know is that as the orcs tried to leave with Nathaniel Carvos' child, his wife attacked and was killed. Nathaniel Carvos returned to the keep weeks later to find his wife dead, murdered, and his child missing. And it speaks to what that kind of loss will do to the mind of somebody already prone to brutality, as chaos led to more bloodshed. Nathaniel Carvos could never get enough. And it wasn't soon before he turned his sights to more than just orcs. Any ancestry he felt unworthy. The bloodshed was so great that it got the attention of the old gods, Dravos and Nazara, the gods of war and the gods of death. And soon he would drop the name Nathaniel Carvos entirely, choosing instead to take the name given to him by the orcs, a name that in Orcish meant bringer of death, simply Nixarath, as he was eventually raised to be the god of chaos. Now, interestingly enough, after this reign of chaos, he killed who he wanted. He destroyed what he wanted. Unchecked, his madness knew no end. Until a pact was made in Arendor years and years and years ago. The kingdoms of Arendor came together, joined their forces, and through what's now known as the Val Moon Ritual, they were able to banish Nixarath between realms. And that's where he sat until the day of the Shattering, where he was drawn forth by the Shattered God. And we all know how that story ended. Nixarath was thought destroyed. The god depowered. But it's a funny thing about wishes, right? When the new gods wish that anybody who fell during the Shattering could return in whatever form they wished, Nathaniel Carvos wished to be mortal. So Azarash spins this tale to you, warning you of what may be the voice in your ear. He knows full well that you likely don't understand or even maybe believe him. But that's all it's what I know. I hope you can use that. I see much sadness in you, and I worry that's exactly what Nathaniel hopes to cling to. Just if he tells you to do something, and you do not wish to do it, you have the power to say no. He was driven by the loss of his child, and that can consume a man. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, more than you know. There is potential that this Carvos might be where my power comes from, but I've spent years with it, learning it. It is good. And if it does come from Carvos, then, well, I'll be honest, you make the story sound as if he was a horrible man who did horrible things, but to me it sounds like a man who needs help.
Well, I admit I never knew Carvos personally. I'd only seen the aftermath of the man And a man in mourning is still a man in mourning. Maybe you can help show him a new path.
Oh, most
But
definitely.
Let me do this. And he reaches across the table into the drink in front of him and pulls out a mushroom. And he's sort of like, if you find yourself in need of me, just speak into this. I'll hear about it eventually.
Testing. Is this thing on? Does it work? Can you hear that?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're
Okay. Sorry, that was
good.
probably annoying. I'll keep this somewhere far away from my mouth, and I tuck it
It's
into
really more of like
my back pocket.
It's really more of like a relay thing. So speak as loudly as you'd like into it, and as quickly if you could. That would make me happy.
Oh, okay. I put it into my bag and hope it doesn't get lost. Sure, I'll use this later.
All right. Well, I will take my leave. I am not staying at the inn tonight. It's very expensive. My ship, the Lore Weaver, is out in the docks. If you need anything, just call. Okay? Try to
Thank you for the
try to make
story.
good decisions. You're very welcome. Get some sleep. Bye now. He sort of like motions to Zog, who's just off to the corner, ignoring everybody, and they both walk out the front door. Well, take the spotlight. Remind me, I believe it is Reyna, Meadowlark, and Dipper who are here in the tavern, but if memory serves, because it's been so long, Balo and Lev are both with Taz still. Is that right? Are you in the aqueducts?
We're keeping an eye on the two prisoners that, or no, did one? They were still together. We were gonna get them to wherever their safe spot was. Which
were you keeping one of them, or were you just taking one to the temple, or were you taking both to the temple?
I thought they were gonna. I can't remember if they were both going to the temple or not, but we were gonna escort them. But right now we're just trying to keep hidden. Also, one thing I want to do while we're waiting is check on our good friend Aiden.
I was wondering if you could
See what he was up to
before your rest. So while you're waiting, you sort of close your eyes and you pull back to Aiden Vale, who you cast. What's the actual name of the spell now?
Through your eyes or something like that.
Oh yes, through
your eyes.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Ready? Is this gonna work? Do I have it on here? Oh, maybe I don't have it on here. I was trying to devise a way to pull up the cards. Nah, it's okay.
Oh, the abilities that we're using?
Yeah. Maybe I didn't put it on. Maybe I didn't put it on this one. That would have been cool, though.
I think you meant on stream. Like pull it up so people watching can see what the card says.
Yeah. Shoot. Of all the buttons, I didn't push it. All right. Yeah, it's not here.
Basically,
Anyway.
I can transition between my senses and the target senses freely until I cast a spell or a next rest.
And you've been kind of keeping an eye on Aiden as he's been moving through the city. You saw that he wasted no time after leaving you, that he immediately started running through the aqueducts. You saw him pop back up to street level, being very, very stealthy, nonchalant as he would move through, not hiding necessarily, but hiding in plain sight, stopping at corners, talking to people, moving to the next, working his way back up to the middle district, to an area near the upper district before it goes up a tier. And he stopped at this maybe a meeting house of some kind. It's a very impressive multi-story building, and there seem to be people dressed relatively nicely walking into this house, and he found himself a perch across the street, and he appears just to be staring at this building.
Okay. Just hanging out, watching this building.
Mm-hmm. You kind of get a sense from all of the different places that he went while he was moving. You think you might know how to retrace your steps there. We'll do an instinct for navigation to be sure, but you get advantage because you did watch him that whole way, should you choose to do that. Lev, what's Lev doing?
Lev is, keeping an eye on the two prisoners while he kind of spaces out for a second, and I say, why you do that for? Why are you spacing out? Are you okay? Paolo.
Am I still in his vision, or am I back now? Because if I'm still looking through his eyes, then I didn't hear that.
Okay.
And you're back. And Love is just staring at you.
I'm staring at you just like, are you okay? Is there something wrong, my friend? And I try to shake you a little bit.
Just thinking there. Got a lot of shit going on. I'm just...
Yes, a whole lot of shit. We're supposed to be taking these people to temple of some sort. Am I correct in assuming this?
We gotta wait for the others so they can follow too.
I know the way. I can just help myself get there. I think Hal wanted to stay with you all to see this through, but I can find my way. Taz says, you're welcome to come, but they don't like visitors where I'm going.
I don't think it's safe for you to go alone, especially if you're, essentially an escaped convict. No offense.
None taken. It's not safe for me to go with people, as a matter of fact. But, mitigate where you can. I will go by myself, and you will come.
I think we should wait for others. To be honest with you,
I think I'd rather just go. Roll me a presence roll.
Presence. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I.
And in case you didn't see,
we haven't had it. Go ahead.
Aaron, the movable rod, gave you hope.
I did see that, and I did add it.
Okay, outstanding.
And
I've already used.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, can I also do an instinct to see why he wants to leave when we're planning on going there anyway? Kind of.
Yeah, sure.
See if I can tell something's up.
You can roll all the rolls. And while you do that, this would be a good time for me to let chat know you can buy loot boxes for this group if you would like, using rewards down in the button thing. I'm so good at this. You can go ahead and do that as well. Just like buying Winds of Fate. So if you're interested, if you want to give these folks potentially garbage.
That was a 6 with hope.
6 with hope. Take your hope. Like so many old timers before him, you can't really glean anything from that sort of stoic demeanor.
I'm going to use that hope that I just got. Mm-hmm. And can I use my experience angry eyes and get really stern when he tries to pull away? And I just say, you should really stay. I really don't think you should be going out alone.
Absolutely.
Especially safety in numbers. And I get a +3 for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So, nope, wrong one. It's a presence roll. Mm-hmm. And I get a +3 for that. So total +6.
Your DC is still going to be around 16 for this guy.
16. I got a 21 with hope.
Nice. That'll do it. Take your hope back. So as you sort of speak up, what do you say to him exactly?
Oh, sorry.
Well, my eyes are literally glowing red.
this thing.
I mean, not glowing, but they are red. So when I say this, I say, I really do believe we should wait for others. And I kind of put my hand out, but I don't physically touch him. I really think we should wait for the others. It is very dangerous to go outside, especially as escaped convict.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Whatever you say, yes.
Very
While
good.
he was doing, trying to convince him, I am going to mark 2 stress and switch out a ability. And I'm going to cast a spell, which will lose connection to Aiden, but general idea where he is. And I am going to spend a hope to cast Thought Delver. So I can peek into the minds of others, spend a hope to read the vague surface thoughts. I can try to delve deeper, but there's a chance he'll know.
Okay. So you have to do a spellcasting roll, or do you just cast it and you get it?
Just to peek into their minds for vague surface thoughts, it's just spend a hope.
Okay.
If I want to dig deeper, then it's a spellcast roll.
All right, so spend your hope.
Yep.
And as you start to kind of peek into the surface thought of his mind, you don't get a thought or an image. You get this feeling of worry, of love, companionship, longing. You feel that the person who's most important to him in the world is the keeper of that Idalinari temple. He's been locked up. She has no idea where he is. He thought he may never see her again.
I'm just going to look at him and say, we'll get you there safe. Don't worry about it. It'll be there soon.
Okay, all right.
Let's take the spotlight back up to the splendid tankard. What's my trio doing up there? Raina, are you in the tankard, or are you on top of it?
No, I'm with everybody.
Okay.
For once, I'm inside, discussing in this case how the guard. That is still my focus. All of the locations that they traveled since.
So this is the jailer.
That's correct.
Okay, so not a lot of time has passed, so he is likely still hanging from the chain vault by his gauntlet, probably unconscious.
Yep.
But you know that he hasn't fallen. You at least know that much.
Yep. I just know his location hasn't changed.
Yes.
All right. Well, were Raina and Meadowlark present for the story?
I was your headpiece.
Right.
Except
I
at
was
some
there
point,
too.
I think I slithered off and grabbed myself a pint as a raccoon.
Well,
Holding the pint.
2 hands. 2 clever little hands.
Get drunk faster when you do it as a raccoon, don't you know, guys?
well, that's interesting. Maybe I should multi-class so I could drink honeymead quicker. All right, well, what's our next move? Really,
I don't think we can stay here much longer. Too many eyes have seen us at this point. I know that guard is still alive. They've seen us. And goodness knows whatever other eyes have picked us up along the way. We are now targets.
Should we seek out disguises to wear so that way we, don't stand out? We know, for theater troupe at least.
If you think that would be safe to visit them, but I'm all for the disguises route. The only thing keeping me off the roofs right now are you two.
If you want to be up there.
No, trust me, I'd sooner make sure you're both okay. You're both all I have in the world, after all. Though in the same right, I am greatly concerned for our safety at this point. I know what these guards are capable of, and it appears that there is much wrong in this city. If we can get out safely, I'd say that would be a win at this point.
I mean, I tried asking folks if they wanted to leave last time, and it looks like we're stuck here for a little while longer anyway.
Yeah, I don't imagine the guard's presence will calm down at this point.
I put a hand on Meadowlark's shoulder. The stars brought us here because of North. There's something more here. We can't leave.
As much as I love our dear bartender, perhaps at least a different inn we can stay in.
Yes, well, that we could do.
Did you call me? Did you need?
Yes, I'll have one of your lovely teas, please. Thank you.
I'm almost out, but
That's too bad.
As he scurries off.
I do that to make him scurry off. I'm gonna dump the tea out behind my back.
No, give it to me. What the heck?
Yes,
Why
that
not?
mushroom tea. The cold mushrooms.
Cuts over to Vallo just sitting there going, why the fuck weren't we the ones that went to the bar?
Where
Yeah, I guess we should at least
is
do-
Ballo
I'm at
and
least
Lev
drinking for
exactly?
you.
Are you underground or are you in where are you exactly?
I think we got up into one of the alleyways or something on the way to the bar. So
We
they're
also
just kind of watching from a distance from an alleyway. I go, I need a drink.
Did we agree to all meet back up?
Yeah, I think you were gonna go talk and then you'll come back and we'll head over to the temple.
Cool. So if that's the case, I would probably start rushing everybody along. In Raina's case, she understands a bit how, the guards and military operates, and she knows that at this point they're going to be checking everywhere. This is the second time we've turned up and caused trouble.
I think it would be a great idea for you to go round everyone up very quickly. Me and Dipper will meet you shortly outside.
If that's the case, yep, pack only what you need. We might be on the run
Pack?
for a while.
I've got everything I need here. I hold up my sack. It's got patches covering all over it, and you just hear weird jingly jangly sounds coming from it, and a little
And
bit of
they've got
something
everything I
leaks
need.
out of the corner.
Raina darts out the door and then takes the window into her room instead of just going up the stairs because this is a Raina thing to do at this point.
Just climb the
safe and sorry.
scaffolding.
She's just used to windows now. She's
Oh my
like
god, you enter every building like you're a 1990s boyfriend.
like Spider-Man.
We're out there just sitting there watching, and we see her come out, run up, and then just climb up
Goes
the
up
wall.
into the window. She just doesn't use doors.
It's already inside.
I like
But
that
she packs her
Lev and
small
Ballo
key
are just
belongings.
watching it
I know we have something important to discuss, Apple, but when are we going to teach Raina what a door is?
It just doesn't feel right. Knobs, I can't do knobs.
How do they know windows but not doors? It's so strange.
Window and door is the same word in some languages.
En français, c'est ça le porte.
Maybe it's stairs they don't like? I don't know. Anyway,
pardon more. Tea.
oh yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. Here's some
you.
gold.
Raina, of course, will come back to throw
you
the tea
hand
out.
him you hand him some metal, but it's not gold. You have by far exceeded any amount of gold that you had started with. He's looking at small little bits of bolts that you've picked up off the ground, and he's just
Raina comes back out from the window, then through the door, and says, "Oh, for gosh," shaking her head and offers the bartender what little money she has.
He's just confused,
What was
willing,
this
like
not
accepting this
gold?
strange metal as payment, just dumbfounded.
I got those from when I fell through a roof. I picked them up off the ground. They seem important.
They were all over that last place.
Yeah.
I've heard that
All right,
copper is
so-
quite popular in some places.
So
Right.
sitting at the table is Dipper and Meadowlark. Spotlight's still with you.
What is it, love?
How are you... God, out of this stuff. How are you holding up? That was a lot very quickly. I didn't know that about Carvos. Most of what I knew about Carvos was the old Watchspire, which is now Beacon. And I don't know. I wouldn't have said that your voices come from someone like that from what I've seen. And I just wanted to see how you were about it and are doing.
I appreciate it. A little thrown off. Not gonna lie. There is some worry there, but I have you.
Forever and always.
And, well, if my power comes from this chaotic criminal of death, and I just think back to all the good that I've done with it. I don't think it's about where you get your gifts, it's about how you use them. So, strange, yes. Exciting, also yes. As long as I've got you, I'll be fine. I'm more concerned about the fact that we have not seen hide or tail of our son. Normally, the stars point me in the right direction.
This place is tangled. Or stretched or rearranged, something like that. I don't like it.
The stars aren't quite as clear here. I can see the stars on a sunny day. That's not a problem. I just need to look up. But they seem almost like misted here. Like there's clouds in the way. And then we got tangled up in this business with this... the scroll. That was just thrust upon you. How are you feeling about that?
I got handed a fancy piece of grass with some ink on it and some more of that metal which everyone keeps on getting excited about. And we have now been chased through a bloody rabbit warren of a city. I'm a little bit tetchy, I think the word might be. I understand. I want to understand more if we are supposed to be here, and I've never seen reason to doubt you before on that front. I want to find out why.
Based on what we've heard, the Accords are supposed to bring people together, correct? Why don't we just... Why don't we just go to the castle? Why are we running? Why are we hiding? I know they think of us as criminals, but they can investigate us and do their thing, and, well, maybe if we can help them, maybe we can ask for their help with finding our son.
I mean, we could still go talk to the corpse. Talking with bodies always seems to get us into interesting places.
This is true. It is a fleeting magic, so hopefully it works. Depends on how strong the spark is within the body.
Or... I wish that there was less going on in the city. Just, I can imagine it's impossible to find things on a good day, but right now there's so many trails just overlapping. It's a bloody headache when you actually try and smell one way out of 1,000.
Raina interrupts and reminds you both that the moment they tried to interact with you, they tried to kill you without asking questions. I think going
Raina,
to
you
them would
can
be unwise.
Come down the stairs. You don't need to go out the
Oh,
window.
I said I came back. Apologies. I know it can be difficult to know where I am, but
Oh, are you on the roof? How did you
I
get there?
was. Got all my stuff here in this little bag. Though, yeah, I don't think that would be safe. If they tried to kill you, then they'll try to kill you now.
I mean, I've been in the castle now. Weren't too bad.
So,
Is how you get into a place.
with the corpse of a king?
Sir, the inn cat is wandering around screaming at the raccoon, apparently.
I let us here. I trust you for where to lead us next, Middlelark. You're
I know
better
I've
with
been-
the maps and such.
I know I've been harping on about talking with Kale, or rather not with Kale, but with Kale's colleague. But I think Kale will be a good substitute in the meantime. But this place, if there is a center to the wrongness, we may be able to figure out where it is. And while one option is to just go to the root of the king or the emperor, sort of the what began all of this, maybe we skip ahead and try and find the ending if it's someplace we can tell from what's all snarled up. We go in and we figure out what's wrong, and then we see what we can learn from it, and if we can't learn anything, we bugger the fuck off. Excuse me.
Alright. What about our new friends?
Tough to tell.
I have a pretty good sense of character. One of them reminds me of someone, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but they seem like good people.
Lev is good people. And from what I've seen of Ballo, good people too. Although, runs like a furnace when he's using magic.
Shall we go meet them?
Yes.
Tell them what we're thinking? Alright, Raina, come off the roof.
I've been sitting next to you this whole time.
Oh my goodness, I hate when you do that. Oh my god. Creepy.
Grab your things. I believe this might be the last time we see this inn.
I walk up to the bartender, give him a handshake, pull him in close, kiss him on both cheeks. You've been wonderful. You're a beautiful person, both in face and soul, and I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors. And here, something to remember us by, and I put down a smattering of screws and nuts and bolts.
You shouldn't have, but I think that I likely haven't seen the last of you. People have a way of
Probably
making their
not.
way back here, so I'll keep a room open for you. Hey, and
Thanks
some
for-
tea.
I
Tea
did
guy.
love your tea. I hope I see you again. I give him a
Would you like them for the road? I can get you some.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, I'll put a lid on it. Got to keep your hand there. There you go. Here, take that.
Fashion
From the
thermos.
house. No one else will drink it, so you take that with you.
I will.
Raina
I
slips him
will.
2 gold as a tip.
Thank you, milady.
I'm sobbing as I leave. I might never see him again. He's the nicest
As
person.
you make your way out of the splendid tankard, you're meeting up with Paolo and Lev
Yeah.
and Taz and Kale. Oh,
Quick thing before we take off to go to the palace or whatever, not the palace, the whatever temple. I'm gonna ask if Meadowlark, you got a map of the city, right?
The raccoon still holding the pint glass in 2 hands, looks up at you and goes, "Yes. Yes, I do."
Is it retrievable in that form?
I
I can get it later
No.
when we get there.
let's wait till we have some over the table. You always want a good table for when you're doing map work. Otherwise, you're on the risk of damaging things, and I don't want to damage this.
Yes, rain or wind or all of that.
Let's go then.
Nice flat surface to put it down on. So nothing untowards happens to the map.
Someplace away from the random splatter of the city.
If you
Meadowlark
destroy
has
the
taught
map, I'll
me
buy
much
you
about
another map.
map protection. We should get it laminated.
Well, just look
As
over at
you-
our prisoners and lead the way.
prisoners. As
Former
this
prisoners.
The slight older Dracona is just sort of shuffling through, going around behind the buildings until he gets to Old Town, and then he starts to move a little more freely, and he walks up to this temple that looks to be in shambles. He says,
She doesn't like visitors, so just
and he waits. And he waits. And he waits. Until...
hello, can I Taz, who are these people? Oh, these are just some doesn't matter. Can we come in? That's complicated. I would rather you not. We're closed. Who are you?
She's looking at the party standing in front of her temple.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Raina.
Hello, ma'am. Lev Petrikov. How are you?
My
Well,
name
we
is Diplopia. It's nice to meet you. Everyone who's my friend calls me Dipper, so of course you may call me Dipper.
Okay, well, you may come into the chapel, but no further. All right, please come in. Get out of the cold.
She lets you into sort of the main chapel part of this temple. You see some doors closed in the back. This part hasn't really been renovated at all. There's still large spaces that you can look out into the street outside. Not very secure. You see as they come in, Taz quickly approaches her and just sort of grabs her hand down low. Says,
I am okay. These people saved me. But I was worried that you had no idea where I was. A lot has happened. You shouldn't be here, though. What is going on? Speak quickly, if you could.
You're going to have to be faster than that. If you could.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly. Is that raccoon talking?
That raccoon is currently potentially looking around and seeing what is if there's anything they can tell about the temple. It's an old building. Meadowlark's interested in old buildings. Meadowlark is currently a raccoon, so Meadowlark doesn't have to be social. Meadowlark would like to make a knowledge roll.
Absolutely. Now, here's what you can... I'll give you some choices here. So knowledge is to recall, to know. You can also do instinct if you're looking to observe or sense. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Are you interested about the architecture and the history of the temples of Xerix, or are you looking to see what is actually happening currently in this space?
Both. But I think for this one, I think I'm going to go with... I think I'll go with instinct. Normally the building would be the more interesting part, but right now we've got other things to worry about. Okay. 15. 21 with hope.
Okay, that take your hope. That is certainly. I was trying to look at everyone's evasion, but that beat them all. So as you're sort of looking around here, the doors are closed, right, and you don't see anybody else in the vicinity. But a couple of things you take note of is that light underneath the doors. You see the flicker of flame. You smell. What? It's maybe a stew, like. It's a strange odor. You think maybe it's smoky lizard. You think it's maybe smoked lizard in some kind of a stew. You think you smell a pot of. If you listen carefully, you hear hushed speaking, but it's distant. It's hard to pinpoint the location of. Is it indoors? Is it outdoors? It feels like there are other people present in this building.
That makes sense.
Your raccoon is being awfully invasive.
Oh,
No
that's
one has
my
started
partner in
speaking.
life.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. They're just gonna go and do their thing to learn what they can. They're fine.
Raina pictures this in her head of this person dating a raccoon and what what the person must think. And I nudge Deborah and say, they don't know that they're not usually a raccoon, right?
Oh. Okay.
So this looks like you're dating a raccoon.
I've known many druid who
I'm dating
fall
a
for
raccoon.
Other species. It's fine. It's no judgment.
Okay.
What brings you to this Idolinari temple? It's such a late hour. Were you looking for prayer or? She's standing like in the center of this cathedral, kind of. Very straight, very well postured, but also like very locked in on all of you as she's asking questions like what the fuck are you doing in my house type of stuff.
The raccoon does scuttle back over. Oh, this is Idolinare.
You're the druid. That makes that's
Yes,
Right,
I was
it's
not
good
just
stuff.
dating a raccoon. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine?
Raina shakes her head, rolls her eyes.
I can't thank you enough for bringing Taz back here. Who are you, dear? You see Cal. Hello, I'm High Provost Cal. Oh, you brought the High Provost here. Okay. Somebody better start talking, please.
I'm a little lost, not gonna lie. I've had quite a morning and I got led here.
I'm here with this group for questions that need answered.
Yes, who has the questions to ask?
Well, first of all, did we get the full story of why the elderly gentleman here was imprisoned?
Elderly? I'm not that old. I'm nearly like 174. I don't think I've...
Apologies,
my father
middle-aged.
lived to be 350. Yes, so... I don't remember how much I told you, but I had some
Already forgetful.
suspicions. Oh, my word. Can you believe them, hon? I had some suspicions that I was following up on, and I believe that those suspicions cast me in the wrong light with the Continuum. And before I knew it, I was being ousted. And I do believe that there are many members of the Continuum who are part of the Primarch of Ash, who are these supremacists, these people who believe the Dracona were the first and therefore the best. Cliff notes, of course. I believe I've told you all of you this, right? As far as the story, I can't tell you more than that. I ended up in that prison. I've been there for a very long time. I was replaced by someone else. But interestingly, what I found was that there were the refugees that Cassian Virel III, this recently deceased, as you say, Emperor, his father, was calling for refugees to be brought into Drakarn, and I feared it was not for the best of reasons. I believe the Continuum were doing horrible things to those people. Tests, something. They always disappeared. They'd come into port just outside of Scarenthal, and then they would disappear. We would find registries, but no people. It's very peculiar.
What type of people were the refugees?
Any and all. Many people were displaced during the shattering, and dating even 20 years back, they started taking in refugees. Sometimes those refugees would land on our shores, other times they would not. They always were missing, excuse me.
Do you have any names? People we could interrogate? People you believe that are guilty?
Just the families.
What about
Grovkin.
your former colleagues?
Well, that's harder to say. I trust Cal. But I always had respect for the Grand Archmage. I don't know how far-reaching the plot goes.
No suspicions then as who may be guilty?
I am suspicious as hell of the Continuum. The Continuum is the group of the most elite families in Scarenthal and Drakarn, really. They sit as their own component in the Imperium chambers. They are the most well-connected families of all the Dracona. They tend to be more conservative as well. I think if anyone has any sort of information, it would probably be them.
Any idea who the easiest to reach would be?
Oh God, no. No, they all live in, well, they don't live in the upper district, but they live near the upper district. They tend to keep to themselves, socialize with themselves, look down upon outsiders. At the meeting house somewhere as well.
How many people are we talking about here? Are these many families? Is this just 4 or 5 families? What is this?
I don't know, hundreds of maybe thousands.
This
It's been going on for 20 years.
Down.
I don't have more information, I'm sorry.
We have a
as soon
location.
as I started looking into it, I was thrown into prison. So...
This is not good.
Well,
Where's the... Oh, go ahead.
Meadowlark, I think we found why the stars led us here. Hundreds of people? We can't stand by and let that happen. We've been
All right.
wandering around, trying to figure out why we're here, making friends, and now we walk into a church on a whim, following somebody that we rescued, that you led here by, and we stumble across hundreds of refugees being taken prisoner and used for experiments and whatnot.
Who's to say that people we know and love might not be in their company or presence, or they're prisoners?
I'm sure we've
If
been
they
all
are
over.
taking
I'm sure
people-
there's people.
But what about your child?
Wasn't a refugee.
Your
What is
child.
this?
True, but they're taking people.
But if it's refugees, do you suspect that they were kidnapping people?
We
And
know that
Taz
they're taking
and Taz?
refugees. We don't know
I
if
do
they're
not
taking
know
others.
of. I was. All of the charters have them listed as refugees. There was never any documentation showing anyone coming forward saying that they were kidnapped or anyone accusing them of anything. It was all charters with people who were not to be found anywhere afterwards.
Well, I guess Reyna kind of told everybody our child is missing. Their name is North.
Apologies.
They are half Furbolg, half elf. They are very cute, the most adorable thing in the world. They look like a shining
Very
star in the
interesting
sky.
combination, yes. That would be adorable. I think we can all agree. Yes.
That's why we're here. We've followed the stars to come here. But so far we haven't heard anything.
This appears to like a path to me, a path forward. We've been thrown into this situation. You've heard of the winds of fate, I'm sure. This
Yes, they
feels
blow.
like that.
Yes. Well, even if it's not where North lies, I still can't ignore it. That is, how many of those people need help?
Countless, obviously, at this point. Refugees that we know of. My suspicion, though, this seems rotten to the core.
Reyna, you have said that
What are
about
you
an ice
thinking?
cream stand you didn't like.
So, what?
Reyna has said that about every building that we've been into. If we're not, if it's something she does not like.
Well,
She
that
doesn't
ice
like
cream was
buildings.
not made with goat or cow's milk. That
I'm
was something
sorry,
completely different.
I am so
Yes,
confused.
it was
how
lactose-free milk.
what
with
does
nuts.
any of this have to do with the scroll? I don't.
That's
Kale
what I
says
was
from
gonna
sort of
ask.
behind the group. I think the most important thing is to get the scroll out of Scarenthal. Is that not?
You're saying that this Dracoran higher up Archmage person and their family and whatnot, they're well tied in with the royalty around here?
Yes.
Would it be a good idea for the Accords to go forward with these guys around, or would they stand to gain more power with it not being?
I don't know. I don't know that they would want an accord. If what Taz says is true, then why would they want to be associated with the other kingdoms that they hated? Like, I don't.
Yeah.
None of it makes sense.
Motive.
This sounds like motive to me, yes.
And they're
Yes,
the
agreed.
ones who are doing all of this bad stuff.
It's all leading back to there.
I have, it may be a stupid question, but I do have question.
No such thing as a stupid question.
Why even have scroll? Is it ceremonial? Is it something else? You can have a course without a scroll.
Well, they seem to think that
You make
it
a
still
good
holds
point.
power. That they want to twist that power that
What sort of power? Create new scroll.
I don't think it's that easy. The first accord it was made in front of the old gods. If they wanted to ceremoniously ratify, then I think at least on its face they just want to, say they did it with the same scroll, but I think that there's more power there. There's more.
I'm not
There's more
magical
they can
man,
do.
so I'm not very magical. I don't understand things like this, but I think it'd be simple to get a new piece of paper. I'm
Hello?
simple.
Yes.
Ballo,
I am illusory magic, but I'm a scholar myself.
you remember your new purse, right, Ballo?
Yeah.
And the king chatting about what was within it, from what I understood, being
The scrolls in question, they have symbols and magics that I've seen on some very powerful items.
and it definitely links back to the Idolinae. They have a very similar root of language.
So you believe the scroll
Do
itself has
I
power?
know? Do I know? Was it requested that they brought the hammer, or was it just he wanted to bring it? Or do I know?
From what the king told you, they all guests were requested to bring a divine relic, and that's the divine relic that they have.
When we got the invitation to come do these accords, they wanted us to bring an item of great power, one with similar symbols. I'm guessing all those other guys up there probably have other powerful items. Getting them all in one location for something.
Now this seems really suspicious.
Well, I
There's
am
more
very
here than we
tired.
know.
Do you need me anymore? Because I'm gonna I'd like to go lay my head down if I could. I've been in prison for.
Please feel free.
Yes, you're not prisoner with us. I do not believe Ballo. He's not our prisoner, obviously.
I didn't
Not
think
at
that
all.
was in question, but was that in question?
No, of course not. I know I snapped at you earlier. I apologize, but no, go rest. If we have more questions, I'm sure we'll come back. And you still be here,
Please
yes?
I hope so. If that's okay. Yes, of course. You're always welcome, Taz.
At this point, is it getting later in the day? Like, is this like
Yeah,
a place where
it's getting dark.
maybe we should consider finding a place to sleep for the night? And as I say that, I look at Ilinari with like wide eyes, like puppy dog eyes.
Oh no, absolutely not. This inn is full. I don't think it would be wise for you to stay here.
No, that's okay. We have the hotel room we go back to. Bash is there, correct?
Oh, Bash, that's right. We didn't let him know. We checked out of the hotel room. We figured it not wise to stay in the same place.
You did not bring Bash. He's our friend.
I did not see Bash. My guess is that he's laying down somewhere, sleeping something off. Apologies. We can go back and try to find him, but
I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring him up.
Oh no, I remember when I was crying.
We need a story of what Bash was doing through this entire thing, just doing his adventures.
It's like, where's Waldo?
like a
But it's
side
just going to be.
story.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Bash as we were walking here. He was hand in hand with a Dracaran woman.
Nice.
I think for a moment, I'm wondering where that prison guard has been. So I'm probably going to release focus on him soon.
Not too long has passed. He's still in the same location.
Wow.
He's still alive.
Yes, I inform everybody that I'm still tracking his location and wondering if he's going to lead us to possibly any type of clue whatsoever. Though I can't focus on him forever.
Or
Do
maybe
you
that-
know of anywhere we can lay low for the evening?
I know of there's an inn up by the docks. There's of course other inns if you want to go into the middle district.
If we have the money.
Don't worry about that.
Do you happen to have any, like, ceremonial garb or sheets or something that those of us who stand out a little bit more could wear to, disguise ourselves?
Yes, I have some acolyte robes. You're more than willing to borrow, I suppose.
Do you have something cleaner than this?
What is that? I think so. Yes. Wait here one moment. And she walks away.
I hope they have something in your size.
Holding Taz's hand, pulling him through the door, closing, and you hear the latch.
I'm gonna look over at Kale. What are you gonna be doing here? What's your plan?
I wanted to come with you. I thought we would see this through together. But I thought this was, finding where the scroll is and getting it out of the city. I don't know what you are planning to do. I'm not much of a fighter myself.
My thoughts.
What are you planning to do?
Knowledge is good.
I believe we should find a place to stay close to the upper district. After, of course, we question the dead body that Meadowlark was mentioning. They could have some answers.
Oh, perfect. So we're going to break into the Royal Cemetery first.
Probably
We're going
better to do that
We're
before.
going to nick the Emperor's body. That's a good step too.
I think that would be. We need more information.
Well, he would.
And I think at
be
some
lying
point we
in
get to
state
do
at
arson.
The Emperor would be lying in state. I believe he was scheduled to. Well, I guess I wouldn't know that. If the Emperor were to die, they would certainly have him lying in state shortly after. They would announce it. There would be flyers or news bulletins.
Do you think it'd be open to the public?
Certainly, that's why they do it. It would
What do
be
you
hard
think,
to
Meadowlark?
nick his body, as Meadowlark says.
Would it be open casket?
I don't know the answer to that. What condition was he in?
We only know he's dead.
Oh.
Wait, do you?
Do you need the entire body or part of it?
Oh my
I guess it'd be
goodness.
brain.
It's a good question. Let me check.
Just the head would do.
Would a finger suffice?
A corpse with a moment of life to speak with it. So it loosely depends on what a corpse would be defined as. I'm assuming as long as I have, like, the head, at least, I should be able to. That would
Whatever
make
the
sense.
seats of the
But
soul.
I'd say that's Ghost Call.
And what's this one called?
Final words.
Not speak with the dead. Final words.
Yeah. You can infuse
Okay.
a corpse with a moment of life to speak with it. Make a spellcast roll. On a success with hope, it answers 3 questions. On a failure or once it finishes answering your questions, the body turns to dust. So that will be fun when the king's body disappears.
You remember that one? You remember that one captain who didn't have a head? You did cast on that one captain without a head.
You're right. All it does is this little spark of light floats up from their body within, almost like some sort of soul or something. And it speaks to me, well, out loud, but like everyone can kind of hear it as it comes from this. And then the body crumbles to dust, and that star goes and flies into the sky.
So
It's
that
quite
rules are doing
beautiful.
it publicly.
This is something we cannot do. If to the body, if we talk to it, it will desecrate body. Am I correct in saying this? There would be very, very pissed off people here in this town.
Oh, for sure. They would be very upset if they lose the body, but it does release the soul. It does make them go to the stars.
It rules out viewing the body publicly, though. If we turn it to dust in front of everybody during some public funeral, we would be giving ourselves away. There's no way we'd make it out alive. So it would have to be before or after, and if it's before, that's going to cause another bunch of problems.
Before he would be in the Imperium, they would only move him out for the showing. After he would be entombed.
Entombed might be more of a problem.
Well,
So here's what I'm thinking. We go and we talk to the king. We find out, hopefully, what happened to him. If he was indeed murdered, and this blue Archmage Drakarn person was responsible, we find that out and we give that information to them. Even if it's just us yelling it out loud as we run away. But if we know for sure that they were responsible for that, that gives us more insight onto this whole kidnapping refugee experiment stuff. It gives us more to work with. It's risky. Option 2, we just don't do that and we go and we investigate the Archmage directly.
So I believe either way that has us heading towards the upper rim of the neighborhoods.
Yes.
You could certainly, you could probably spend some time at the Collegium if you were looking to lay low overnight. If they don't let you stay here, it doesn't sound like it would be wise.
I would certainly enjoy that option.
Yes, I
Yes,
figured
of
you
course.
would. If that's the case. I believe these robes that you're also that we're being provided might provide us the perfect cover in such a situation for what we're planning. No one would question holy people.
You the perfect cover, but here you are. Here's one. I think these should probably fit.
We have one for Lev, a very, very large one.
The biggest
Thank
I
you.
could find. Here you go, Lev.
It's
Cal,
no,
one
that's
for you.
fine. The last one smelled like piss. This is good.
Sorry about that.
I don't
No,
believe
it's okay. It's okay.
we don't have any alkalites to piss on them, so this one should be fine. I think.
This is preferable to what I had before. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at
Preferable
all.
to more than just him.
I have this feeling the winds of fate are gonna hit somebody peeing and it's gonna hit your new robe too.
Oh god.
Damn winds of fate always blowing in the wrong direction.
Why am I always have piss on me? Oh shit.
Well, I don't have to allow
Never
a
piss in
chat
the winds
from,
of fate.
Oh, that's why. Never pissed
I made a
into the
bad
winds
joke
of
and it
fate.
got flagged.
Oh jeez.
I was like, why do I have to approve something Christian said? All right, so you have your robes, you have your plan. Nobody pulled out this is a map. You could view a map here if you wanted to. I know that we were talking about that
Yeah,
earlier.
we should probably map it up. What are we doing at the map or looking where we're going?
Well, Valor wanted to take a look at a map at some point. I don't know if you want to do that here or once we settle down for the night up in the collegiate.
It's up to you. If you don't want to change back right yet, we can wait till then.
If I change back, you're going to try and make me wear one of those bloody robes.
They're quite comfortable. You
That
see
and
that
she's
it's like
got a good
super
buzz
tight on my
going on as a
armor.
raccoon.
I'll wait until we're somewhere a little bit less
All right, as everyone
at
starts to
risk
get
of
their robes fashioned, except for Meadowlark, who probably isn't in a state that can wear robes. So we're just carrying an extra set of robes just in case. No one's going to be suspicious of Idalinare. Not that you would know, but based on the cold open. As you prepare to leave, is there anything else that you want to do?
Thank them for housing us temporarily.
Oh, yes, of course. Come back when, well, not whenever you'd like, but I wish you well.
We
Be
appreciate you housing these people. Thank you so very much for that.
Becoming just a regular orphanage up here, housing folks. Good luck. I do mean that. And I hope you find whomever you're looking for. There is much going on. You would be wise to get out of the city if you could, but I recognize people on a mission when I see one, so thank you for bringing my Taz back to me.
Our pleasure.
Okay, please close the door on your way out. Thank you.
As we walk out, I turn to the group and I go, "Why did that place smell like burnt lizard?"
Oh, smoked lizard. Smoked lizard's actually delicious. I envy the people who are having it.
Oh, well, maybe we could have some at this new place we're going to. I don't know, weird. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be rude.
Well, it did not appear to be the best time, and asking without being invited to a meal is very rude. Plus, we might run into some people that we're not meant to run into yet. But
It's gonna be a pack screen. It's like, quick, everyone, get in here. All right, so you are moving to the Collegium space. All right, let's do a quick group action roll. This is to navigate. It's gonna be instinct. Pick a leader. DC
I
is
have a
going to
+2.
be low because
only
you
one.
are moving under the cover of night.
Disguised.
Disguised.
+4.
I think it's
All
our raccoon is leading the way.
The raccoon leads the way. All right, I will accept
Rolling,
any.
and hope doesn't matter.
Hope doesn't matter. This is a reaction roll for everybody but Meadowlark.
I've got a 12.
And we don't roll with advantage.
That is a 16 for me.
I got an
Hold on,
11.
I didn't give you your DC. Your DC is 15. Sorry. I just said it was low. 16 wins?
16, so that's 1 for me, and then a -1 for, was that Dipper?
Lev got 10.
Raina got
Oh, did I get
11.
a 1?
-1, -2.
Yeah, we're not going to win this one.
Well, you never
Statistically,
know.
I think we're already screwed.
Well, let's see.
Oh, yeah, they might roll high then.
They may.
I mean, I do have advantage from being a raccoon, as is advantage on locate.
Oh, wow.
I guess it would count for you. We just don't get advantage. We don't get
Oh, no, you
advantage,
guys
right?
don't. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Damn. It's mine said I had advantage, but
I will shepherd. You know, you ever seen one of those things about a raccoon shuffling its cubs across a road,
I've seen
just
it
coming
live.
back constantly and grabbing someone by the collar and going, "Nope, this way, please."
It's probably Dipper, isn't it?
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
more than one person at this point. Left as well.
Hey, I rolled good.
Yeah, you're okay. So what was the total overall? Was that?
-2.
Yep.
Oof.
Ouch.
15 is
Okay.
your DC.
I think I'll spend a hope and use cartographer
Nice.
And good thing I used that.
Only if you had a map.
I'd give you advantage for having a map, but you already have advantage, so.
Alrighty. So 1 and 2 and okay. 19 minus 2 is 17 plus 4 becomes 21 again. Plus another 2 for cartographer becomes 23. 23 with fear.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'll take that fear. How do you move through this city to get to now? So you're in the old town, so you have to get through the lower district, go up into the middle district, get past all of the guards, and get yourself to the Collegium where you kind of started this whole adventure.
Well, I at least know how to get places I've been before.
True.
But there is a certain amount of shepherding, trying to keep Dipper from heading off down a back alley, trying to keep Reyna from heading up a rooftop and running away for the hills.
But it's a window.
The wrong hills. Trying to stop Lev from, I don't know, what does Lev get distracted by?
The winds of fate.
Is that lizard? I smell more lizard. I don't know.
Lev, step back from that window. That man is peeing out of it. Lev, watch out!
Oh, God.
And I thought it was difficult shepherding north. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you, Bello. Thank you for at least trying to keep an eye on somebody.
As
I
you are
apologize for this,
sneaking,
Kale.
as you're sneaking through the middle district, I just picture this raccoon like running around, like nipping at the heels of everyone, trying to keep them in a group.
What looks
And you
funnier,
make
the
your way
raccoon or
to-
us going, fine, jeez.
What?
So
the
heroic.
shop? There's a sign on the shop that says help required.
Do what the raccoon says, all right? Just move.
They're offering
certainly
something
see
called
shops.
minimum wage.
You certainly see shops along the way, many different kinds of shops. You've gone through the shopping district. There's a whole other shopping district up in the middle district as well. As you come to the Collegium, you know, again, the Collegium is multiple universities all sort of laid out together with a middle quad. And as you come around, you have to kind of skirt around the back so you can get in unseen. Cal knows the way in through the Undercroft and get you up into somewhere near, not her office, of course, but somewhere near a common area she knows is going to be closed at this time of night, certainly with all of the curfews and whatnot going on. There's some quarters up there, very, very small and modest for some of the teaching staff that's currently unoccupied. Here, come in, quick. I don't know if anyone will be here in the morning, but for now we can stay here. All right, so please, rest, relax. I know that we've gone long because of our cold open. Do you want to take a break or do you want to power through? I'll leave it to you.
Good either way.
I can power through.
Anyone for
I'm
break?
okay.
I'll
Personally.
flex. Power!
Okay, we're powering through.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Power. I'd rather
All right.
power through and then go to bed a little bit earlier.
Power through and go to bed later. Yes.
No. Oh, I got hope. Thanks, Princess Fairy.
Ooh. So
Nice.
as I should probably turn my Twitch on over here. Excellent. So you're here, you're in a place where you can finally sort of rest your head. Kale goes out and tries to find some kind of provisions. There's probably isn't much. There's lots of like dried meats, things that keep well. Not a big kitchen near where you're at. So she brings some food out for you. And this is all I could find. The bread might be a little stale, and I don't know how old this dried meat is, but please help yourselves. Get some rest.
Oh my god.
If you're-
Better than
Is
the
it-
bartender's
is this
tea.
jerky?
Yes. You could say that.
Amazing.
If this is a common room, then there's a bar somewhere.
Tastes like Molly.
Certainly
Meadowlark
somewhere.
is-
Oh,
Meadowlark
alcohol.
is gonna
Yes, there's
find
no
the bar.
food, but there's certainly booze in the corner over there if you want to.
I mean, it's the
imbibe,
university.
certainly.
You stock the
Already
important
over
things.
Booze in the corner. My head just slowly starts to turn and my eyes widen. Ooh. Hello. I'll be over there. Meadowlark, do you want to drink a bunch of mead with me?
You know, you'd never tried it before, so let's find out what happens.
I'm
I mean,
already
this is the
walking up
first
with
time
some
you've
glasses
drunk, right?
for everybody.
I'll
Yes,
stay
for sure. The
sober, just
first
where-
time.
Lev was
One
the
of us
first
should
person
stay
there.
sober.
I think there was a scramble. You might not have been the first. You might have been the first person there. Maybe not the first raccoon.
First human.
True.
Oh, you were not a human. So yeah, Raina abstains.
All right. Let's try to remember the code
Well,
for
it hangs
Daggerheart
out
giveaway.
nonetheless.
So as you're sitting in this room, having a drink, unwinding, what's the conversation turn to?
Boys.
I'm gonna say something like, I know that things have been pretty messed up going on here, and there's a lot of weird things going on, but I think what we're doing here is important, and potentially can help a lot of people.
I agree.
I'm really glad
I'll
that I
use-
bumped into you all and had a drink with you.
So I'll use rally, and we'll give everybody their rally die a D8 that they can use at some point today
Ooh, thank you.
to add to things, and it will also use use rousing speech to all allies within far range, clear 2 stress.
Ooh. I can use that.
Hopefully it'll clear it for some people so they can spend the rest things on other stuff instead of stress.
It does help. Yeah.
It brought
did
me
help
down
me.
to 1
Thank you.
stress. Almost cleared it. for me.
Cleared my stress.
Same.
I just took my fear from your group action roll. Sorry, I forgot.
No, I keep
Too
failing,
late.
It's okay.
Doesn't count.
No, it missed you. Yeah.
Expired fear.
Yep.
Anybody super short on hope or want me to help clear some HP or something?
I have a dinged armor and my hope is maxed. Right now I'm only suffering an armor slot.
I'm going if we're getting close to downtime. I mean, for a long rest. Yeah, I will be using one of them to fix my armor. But I was going to use the second one to. Oh, let's see here. Probably to prepare.
Okay.
And
I
could prepare
can
this.
give somebody else an additional downtime move. If anybody needs
I
it.
won't need it.
I won't. Unless there's a project or something that somebody wants to do, or
So if this will be downtime,
You're
I will
muted.
be good.
I think Meadowlark has a project they'd like to do.
Meadowlark, you were saying something, but you're muted.
Thank you for thank you. That explains a lot. Yeah, no, I think I do have a project.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
another
then
late night.
I
Hello,
will
Lark.
use my
We can prepare together.
eloquent.
You're too busy for me all the time. I just want some cuddles.
So yeah, Meadowlark, do you need a third downtime action?
I definitely wouldn't say no.
I'm sorry.
Give it to myself.
I you said a third
I can't.
downtime action because for a second I was like, that was really forward.
Balo's trying to get some of that pelt.
Listen, I know they're beautiful.
Oh
So-
God.
I understand. Knowing eyes. Is this the project?
Everyone's going to be real disappointed when I just take the map out.
What's even happening right now?
What a large map.
I know you gave it to me.
If you have the map out, Bella's going to go over and just, if you don't mind, mark a spot on it, and he's going to try to remember where he saw Aiden going to and the building that he was staring at, and just mark that if he can remember.
Yeah, so why don't you give me an instinct to navigate with advantage, because you were watching him move there.
Okay. That's a...
And I need to look at the world anvil to find out how close it is to you.
That's a 23 with fear.
Meadowlark
23
sees you trying to
field.
mark it and goes, "Oh, you do not mark it with that here."
Pulls out a permanent marker. Goes to hold it down really hard so it stains.
Okay. All right. So you see
Spills the straight
where. So you can kind of tell where you are, and you sort of remember how he went, but you're not quite sure if he went around the common or if the long way or the short way around the common. You were pretty sure within a certain area of where it might be. It's probably just north of the common where you were previous to with the festival. Sort of a impressive looking building, certainly. A few stories, like sort of old architecture, but well maintained, beautiful white stone columns. Just at the north tip of the common. And I will, if you still have the World Anvil map, I can also repost it. I'll mark it for you.
Okay.
Easier said than done. There. Cool. All right. Oops.
And
You do know
anything
it's
else, or are we
not,
taking
it's
our
not
rest?
terribly far from you, but
Okay.
All right. Are we just gonna call it a night and take our rest?
Before I do, where's that prison guard?
you've noticed that he has moved. He's changed in elevation. You get the sense that he was recovered. So even though his movements have been slight east and west, north and south, his altitude has changed quite a bit. You were under the impression that he did not plummet to his death, that he was raised. And you didn't lose the connection, so you know he's alive.
Teacup, did you say you could do a little bit of healing for people before bed?
I thought I could, but my prayer dice don't
I can.
reduce
if we're
incoming
gonna do
damage. So I can't do that, unfortunately.
Long or short rest are we taking?
We're doing a long, I assume?
Long rest. Yep.
Then
How
I will
much-
cast Healing Field.
Okay. Because I just need one healed. I don't want to
Yep,
waste an entire move
if
on
that's
one.
the case, I might as well just cast it. So
Okay.
once per long rest, you can conjure a field of healing plants around you everywhere, close range. Sorry to the people who, manage this place. Bursts of life, vibrant nature, blah, blah, blah. And everybody in the area clears a hit point. So I spend 2 hope, and my hope's max, so to allow you and your allies to clear 2 hit points.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
there. All right, welcome. And I'm just going to kill the hopes and not bother casting it because we're about to take a rest.
And I just need to be a
And
lot
then-
faster with this whole thing, I think.
We'll prepare as well. Prepare with others.
So long rest allows us what?
You get 2 long rest moves. It's in the when you hit downtime, it'll show you under long rest. You can choose what you're doing. I believe the GM gets
fear.
Get some
5
hope or some
plus
fear when we
D4.
do the rest.
Oh,
Plus
wow.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am gonna do my trance, so I get my 3rd downtime move as a elf. And I'm gonna use that downtime move to prepare. So if anybody else is preparing, we should prepare together. That way we get bonus hope.
I'll prepare with you as well.
I'm doing preparing, and my preparing is doing not super loud, but some just whip crack routines,
I'll do
which I'm
that
sure
with
is great for your meditation.
I'll do that with you, Bala.
Okay.
You can use the shield as my stone shield
target?
as a target. Yeah.
I have nightmares. I don't quite know why. My trance is not comfortable.
Preparing with others just to gain a hope.
When you prepare with others, you gain 2
You
hope.
get 2.
2 hope.
You got 2.
Oh, perfect.
back-
I was
go back
missing
to
2
full.
hope from that heal.
Yep. And as many people that want to prepare can prepare and get the 2 hope.
I would like to spend 2
I'll have a
downtime
short
actions on a
rest.
project as well.
All right. What's your
It
project?
doesn't matter.
I'd like to start mapping out, now that I've got a physical map of Scaranthal, I'd like to start mapping out the concentrations of magic that I've seen so far, just to get a better feel for where things are, where they shouldn't be, and where they should be, but are not.
Okay.
It's just
Certainly.
kind of flavoring, kind of just getting an eye of where things are in the
No,
city.
I appreciate that. Are you incorporating the ley lines that you have been studying as well, or?
Yep, it's basically sketching those out across it to create something which is going to look like a topographical nightmare. But
All right, do me a favor. Roll me. I want you to roll twice. This is going to be. This is going to be. Is this going to be like a sense? Because you're sensing it. You have sense. I'll give you the option of knowledge or instinct. Instinct to sense, knowledge to recall. However you feel like you're going to do it. I'm going to have a timer for you. Give me 2. Your DC is going to be 15. 2 rolls, and then we'll see how low you get that counter on those 2 rolls. Okay.
I'll use knowledge for one, instinct for the other.
Perfect. DC
So
15.
first up, we have knowledge. Okay. Yep, that's not the right thing. That is a 16 with fear.
Well, I can't take any more fear.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm fearful. But that succeeds. All right, so that's going to go down 1. All right, your next one.
Oh. The instinct one was a crit.
By 3. Okay. All right. So I will populate the map on World Anvil, which I'll paste in, and I'll give you some indication. And then if you want to continue this, you're ticked down to 2. You have 2 left before you have the full picture of what you've sensed. So I'll give you a
Amazing,
little
thank
bit
you.
as you go.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else?
And nobody died.
I just have one question for Balo.
Yep.
Balo, I have a question. While he's whipping my, my shield and whatnot, you spoke to Stonebreaker earlier, correct? We're still in good standing, yes?
Yeah, he's a little annoyed that he's been kind of being not held there, but held for his protection, we'll say. But he's pretty much told him everything, and he's kind of on our side with what's going on, it seems.
So we still have job.
Yeah, you still got a job.
This is good. This is good. I
Actually,
no, go ahead. No.
I told him that you did a fucking awesome job out there. Multiple times I've been attacked and you jumped right in front of them with your shield and stopped me from getting hurt.
This is, this is what you guys hired me for, so I listen, I do job, I continue. Do you think he's safe, though? I mean, they killed one emperor. You think they killed king or any of the other delegates?
I mean, obviously it's not that hard to sneak in there, considering I literally just did that.
This is true, but you can only do this to yourself.
I know, but there's other people who can do that and try to get in and attack him. He's got some other guards, that his own personal guards, to help. But who knows what's going on up there?
Yeah, but they're not us.
No. So I want to try to figure out what's going on as quickly as possible and get this sorted out.
And I kind of say this more in a hushed tone, but more between me and him. I say, this whole situation is noble, yes, but should we be gallivanting like this, or should we go back? Why continue?
I think we gotta figure out what's going on with this scroll and these people being taken. Who knows if it's all connected or not.
I don't understand magic like this, but why? I mean, I still reiterate it. Why we continue to worry about scroll? Is there special power in scroll? Why not make new scroll?
It's less about the actual making a new scroll, and I think that one is... I don't know how active the power still is, but it had ancient powers, it seems, previously.
It's
or
just
powers from ancient gods.
It's just piece of paper. They make new scroll and just make new law, make new.
That's what. Hopefully, that's what they're still trying to do, without this one. But I don't know how important it actually was, or if it was just ceremonial. But
it is magical. I don't understand magic like this, but I trust you, obviously, and
the scroll was at least important enough for them to try to kill, to get back. And if they're trying to kill people for it, it's got something in it.
You're right.
They wouldn't just be going after these people and us if it was just a piece of paper.
You make point. I will follow lead, as you say. And I kind of leave it at that.
As you go to turn, I will put my hand on your shoulder. Again, you're doing a great job, and I'm glad I didn't turn you in when I had the chance.
I apologize for not telling you about when I met Sol Meadowlark and Deeper on ship. But their story kind of tugged on heartstring. They have child as well.
I get that.
I figured it's so minor, and they seemed so innocent. I know I should have reported them, but I just left it at that, and I don't want to avert my, circumvent trust with you, obviously. I just wanted to put that out there, put that in the ether, so to speak. They're good people.
I hold no good or no bad will against you for helping them out.
this is a strange situation. It's just, I just want to make sure we're doing good thing. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you're all right.
I think we are.
Good. I'm not brightest star here, but I think that goes to deeper. But yeah, well, I'm just glad we're doing the right thing. That's all. Now come here, hit here, and you continue, practicing with your whip and whatnot.
Man, it really sounds like they're having fun in there.
When we're done with that, as I'm doing my kind of, or just before going to bed, I will kind of sit off to the side and pull out a little pouch and just stare at it for a little bit, and then look down at the patch that's on my jacket and put that pouch away.
And as you all are going to bed.
Yep.
All right. And as you all
Hopefully snuggling a raccoon.
as you all lay down, snuggling the floor or a raccoon. Dipper, you were the one who previously mentioned having nightmares, correct?
Yes. Specifically if I heard the sounds of the whip.
Would you like to tell me, as you drift off to sleep, what kind of nightmare it is that Dipper has?
I feel like it starts with fire and screaming, panic, sort of a jumble of memories. I see my parents, but their faces are shadowed out, like I can't remember quite what they look like. And then it's almost like the world explodes apart. And there's a feeling of floating and falling. And say probably at some point in the night when Meadowlark comes to bed, the comfort from that slowly shifts that falling away to just floating through stars.
And as you float through these stars, as you say, you begin to slowly see them blink out little by little by little by little until there's one star in front of you. And as you get closer to that star, as you float, you begin to see the face of this scarecrow with these glowing yellow eyes. And as you get closer and closer, it's less of a face and more of a heavenly body, this planet in and of itself, enormous as you get closer and closer and closer. And as you get so close, it opens its mouth. You're bathed in this divine light, and in this echoing voice, it bellows out one word. Sean, what's that one word?
Return.
He says, return. And as you hear this voice urging you to go back from where you came, you feel this hand wrap upon your leg as you're pulled down deeper and deeper and deeper as you plummet through the clouds, through the earth, to something much worse far below, to this other realm, this shattered place where you finally hit the ground. And as you hit, you hear a voice that says, "Stay with me." And we'll find out what that means next time. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, not next time. 2 weeks from now with Team 2. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and getting through this session with us. Join us next time in 2 weeks when we find out what exactly Team 2 is planning to do. Is it go after Aiden Vale? Is it go after the Emperor's body? Is it somewhere in between? Grab the scroll, find the scroll, grab the scroll, and run off into the sunset.
Well, whatever it is, it'll be Tuesday. We'll need tacos.
There will be tacos. I had tacos today.
Tuesday.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Just looking at it real quick, it doesn't look like anybody joined the raffle, so it's going to get pushed on to next week. Join us again next week where we find out what happens with Team 1. As always, Riftwalkers, thank you. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
When the fire calls, we answer anyway. Oaths in our bones, flame in our hands. If the world turns, let it turn away. We'll burn brighter, we'll burn higher. Oh, fire, still running. When the fire calls, we answer anyway. Hands burn raw, but we don't let go. If the sky falls, let our oaths fall away. We're still standing in the afterglow. Words don't work when the world wants blood. Every round feels like it never was. Gods grow quiet, hearts get loud, truth gets lost in the run.